Rhode Island. That's your starting lineup for tonight's Bob Valenti Autoball Late Model Feature Event.
Pace cars in off turn 4, the Bob Valenti Autoball late models unleashed to the start finish line, and Bruce Thomas Jr. to lead up into turn number 2. Clean start through the first corner, and Larry Cody in the outside lane, handing it tough in the 89. In the third spot, it's the 17 for Wayne Coury. Off turn 4, they'll complete lap number 1 with Thomas at the point.
Freddie Bertrand trying to make his way up through the field. He's in the double zero. He's side by side with the number 99 of Glenn Riley. Back there in a nice battle going on for the 5th spot on the speedway. Right now, it looks like Glenn Riley with that spot. Michael Klaczynski in the number 70 moving his way towards the front of the field.
Klaczynski settling into that 4th spot just ahead of the 99 of Glenn Riley in 5th. Top 5 are single file, everyone double line from there on back, including Russell LaJoy and Ernie Bertrand for the 6th and 7th spot. Mark St. Hilaire is in that battle as well. Car number 3.
Number 98 making his way up through the field. It's a different paint scheme and a different number for him this year, but the result has been the same. Alan Coates towards the front of the field, making his move early on this one as the laps continuing to be shaved out. A drag race across the front straightaway between Bruce Thomas Jr. and the 17 of Wayne Coury.
Wayne Coury will take over the race lead, second leader of the event here on lap number 5, moving Thomas back into the 2nd spot. Cody in 3rd, Klaczynski 4th, Riley in 5th, still side by side for 5th, the 6th spot between the 3 of St. Hilaire and the 28 of Russell LaJoy, and Diego Monahan next in line. That's the best racing on the track right now for 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yeah, great battle going on out back there. Of course, Diego Monahan finished 2nd in our opener a couple weeks back, and hoping to repeat that. A very talented young driver, but everybody's going to be chasing Wayne Coury.
Coury right now 5 car lengths ahead of Bruce Thomas Jr. in the 2nd spot. Cody in 3rd, Klaczynski 4th, Riley in 5th. Diego Monahan going to gain a spot on Russell LaJoy, holding LaJoy in the outside group, and now is about to be passed by Coury, Hutchins, who won this event a couple of weeks ago on opening night. And it's Larry Goss in the 6th, Jay Stewart in the 61.
As you can see, great competition from about 2nd back. Bruce Thomas Jr., very good run all the way through the evening competition, back in the qualifier and right now in the feature event. Of course, he has his hands full with Larry Cody in the 89.
Larry Cody having one of his best performances here at the Waterford Speedbowl. Won his qualifying heat race earlier this evening. And now among the top 3 with the 3rd spot, just ahead of Klaczynski, who won the event here a year ago in car number 70. Glenn Riley to round out the top 5 in car number 99. That battling now more than a second behind the race leader of Wayne Coury in car number 17. Was excited before the races start. Knew he had a good car. If he could get to the front, he could pull away. Well, he told the truth. He got to the front. Now he's pulling away a half straightaway between himself and 2nd place of 35 for Bruce Thomas Jr.
Interestingly enough, brand new paint scheme for the 99 of Glenn Riley. It looks an awful lot like the 98 of Alan Coates does this year. Alan with the number change and the numbers looking very close to each other. A lot of folks could be fooled. I'm thinking Alan's driving Glenn Riley's car.
Glenn Riley running much better than Alan Coates. Coates, of course, ran so well in this division a year ago, has struggled in the opening 2 events of 2003. Had a podium finish, but had a tough road to get to that spot 2 weeks ago. Our number 98.
Glenn Riley having a great run right now. Of course, he's side by side with Jay Stewart. Two great veterans battling it out as they're behind Mark St. Hilaire. Another car we've been keeping an eye on is number 6 of Larry Goss. As we mentioned before, that's one of those sealed motors with a tube frame, so we'll be keeping a very close eye on how that performs against the two cars here on the track.
And Jay Stewart driving the team car to Larry Goss, running a little deeper into pack. At the front, it's all Wayne Coury as Larry Goss gets a little out of shape in turn number 2. Will lose a bunch of positions. Jay Stewart will go by. As Stewart runs side by side with Mark St. Hilaire. Glenn Riley, Skip Brunig, and Alan Coates all go by to the inside. Klaczynski a little out of shape. Further up front.
And on the march right now, we have Diego Monahan and Corey Hutchings. Talk about two guys that are very, very quick on the racetrack right now, Kyle. As you can see, they're running third and fourth, respectively, as they try to track down our
Trouble back straightaway, one car into the outside wall. It's the 99 of Glenn Riley, came together with Alan Coates. Skip Bruning now goes spinning. He was involved. We have cars spinning all over the place. Larry Goss spinning on the front straightaway. Dwayne Knoll gets into the right side of that car, and we'll go under the caution. The 99 has nowhere to go, no steering on that car. And that was after the fact. Got Dwayne Knoll about 2 feet off the ground here for a moment. Skip Bruning loses a tire now. Man, this race was running so well, and one caution free for more than the first half.
We were just about to comment on how light the contact was between Larry Goss and the number 2 of Dwayne Knoll, that they just pull away, and now all of a sudden the dynamics of that particular incident have changed quite a bit.
Glenn Riley, well after the incident, had nowhere to, well, had places to go, couldn't get there though. The steering was out on the 99 car. Got into Dwayne Knoll, who then got into Larry Goss, and they piled in as Skip Bruning lost a tire. Literally, on turn number 4, the tire went flat as he tried to pull away. Not sure if that's the, looks like that might be the entire tire. Not sure if it was just the cap. Yeah, it is just a cap on the O2.
Waterbite fans in the grandstands, that next week will be the first week for Autograph Alley here at the Waterford Speedbowl. What a great weekend to begin that particular celebration. This is an opportunity for folks to come down and get autographs from some of their favorite drivers. And Autograph Alley is sponsored by our friends at Finish Line Signs at 28 Main Street, Route 3 in Ashaway, Rhode Island. It's their one-stop shop for signs of all kinds, t-shirts, hats, and lettering for race cars, boats, street cars, and anything else that moves. You'll find magnetics, automotive graphics, and they specialize in logo design. Also, Jim and Brenda Ahern are distributors of Wheel Tough products, a line of distinctive furniture and barbecue grills. Finish Line Signs is the official sponsors of Autograph Alley and the Wednesday Night Hard Charger Award. We'd like to thank Jim and Brenda for all of their participation at the Waterford Speedbowl this year. They've helped us out during Race-A-Rama, during our mall show, providing the Wheel Tough furniture.
Of course, Jim, a competitor in the Legends Tour.
Just a great competitor in the Legends Tour, and I would think a gentleman that will compete for the top spot there. He has looked good so far in 2003. But again, we want to thank them for the participation, reviving Autograph Alley. Also, the Hard Charger Award on Wednesday nights. A lot of people kind of don't see the importance of the Wild and Wacky Wednesday. Very important for seat time for drivers. As we know, last week, you know, we see some of the guys that have come up through the ranks of Wild and Wacky Wednesdays, making their way into you know, nice positions on the Saturday night events, and real proud of that. And of course, the best one is Jimmy Lynch. You know, best example of that. He spent a lot of time racing on Wild and Wacky Wednesdays in the X-Car division, came out, got the first mini stock feature win of the season, and again, it's just a terrific program, and $5 for adults to get in. Children, you know, 14 and under are admitted for free. A lot of fun, Legends cars, X cars, Super X cars, and a lot of great surprises.
Fan participation.
Fan participation every Wild and Wacky Wednesday.
Well, we have a recliner race last year.
We're going to have actually 3, including the Bob's, My Bob's 250. And on 2 of the occasions where we have recliner races this year, Bob himself is going to be here at the Speedbowl. Bob is quite a race fan, just a terrific person, and when we put the deal together for the recliner races, we're actually going to give away a total of 5 recliners during the summer events this year. We talked about having Bob out for one event, and he said, why not 2? And so We said, sure, if he wants to come out, why not? And it's going to be great to have him as master of ceremonies for 2 of the recliner races this year. We're going to nail down the exact dates on those for you in the coming weeks. But as I mentioned before, big tip of the hat goes out to the folks at Finish Line Signs, Jim and Brenda Ahern, for all of their help in 2003. And we hope to continue the association for many years to come.
Continuing under this caution, the 17 pulls to the infield. Set to unleash the late models with 12 laps to run in this feature event. Then we'll roll out the mini stocks for the final feature of the night here, week 2 of the Waterford Speedbowl's 2003 season. And it's Wayne Coury to get the jump back to turn 2.
Huge jump by Wayne Coury in the number 17 as he makes his way down the back straightaway, putting separation between he and the rest of the field. Larry Cody gets chase in the 89. Here comes the number 36 of Corey Hutchings, looking to the inside, finding some racer room. He's going to take over second.
Trouble back to turn 1. McClellan goes into the outside guardrail after he brushed the wall. They were on the front straightaway. Not sure if he had a tire go down or just got up and in the loose stuff. Caution comes out again off turn 4. And the 98 got all out of shape. It's a good thing they were coming to the caution flag, because Alan Coates was all the way sideways in turn number 4. Caught the left side, or the right side rather, of Chase
during the pit party, and that gets underway at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning, running till 11:30.
Pace car pulls in, and the Bob Valente Automall late models will see the restart this time. Wayne Coury and Larry Cody on the front row. Coury backs out of it just a bit. They're dead even at the line, and we will get a late green, but Diego Monahan gets out of shape. They'll race to the back straight away. It was a very late green flag. Caution back out. Looks like there were some games being played at the front of the field. Coury backed out. Cody went. Cody backed out. Then Coury went. By the time they got to the start-finish line, they were even. But they had the fields all stacked up behind them, and it was Wayne Coury. Coury Hutchings gonna try and take that second spot away from Larry Cody. Outside lane has not been the place to be this evening on the restart in any division. Jay Stewart beginning to cut his way up through the field. He gets to the inside. Martin St. Hilaire off the corner. Now goes to work on Bruce Thomas Jr., who's among the leaders a few laps to go.
We can see the damage to the side of Jay Stewart's number 61. Well, you can see the number on this side of the track, but once he gets down the front straightaway, you'll see the damage. And tries to go, but it looks like St. Hilaire out of shape down there. He'll drop back several spots towards the back of the field, and now he has his work cut out for him as he tries to get back to the front, Kyle.
Diego Monahan goes around Larry Cody for the third spot as Coury Hutchings is called Wayne Coury for the top spot. The battle for the lead is in turn number 1 to the outside lane. Coury Hutchings to the inside. Wayne Coury, who had more than a straightaway on the rest of the field earlier in the event. It's now a half a car length off of turn number 4 with 7 laps to go.
Wayne Coury has his hands full with the first winner of the 2003 season, Coury Hutchings. Coury, a very tough man to hold out, but now we've got a problem out there on the speedway. Josh Lima from Cranston, Rhode Island, sideways out there in turn number 4 near the restart line.
Lima, new competitor to the speedway, and car number 10 gets a little crossed up. Aided under the last spurt of green flag action in that 5th spot. Bob Valente Automall, pace car, pulls to the infield. And the late models looking to go back to green for the final 7 laps off turn 4.
All 4 of the top drivers went to the winner's circle in 2002. This is going to be a shootout. Here is 7 laps showing on the Budweiser Bud Light scoreboard. A drag race down the back straightaway with Coury Hutchings and Wayne Coury Jr. in the number 17. Coury Jr. with the advantage, going by about a half a car length at the start-finish line.
Neither of them giving an inch, with Coury on the inside, Hutchings in the outside lane, side by side. Handful of laps to go this time off turn 4. 5 to run with Wayne Coury setting the pace back to the corner.
Great battle all the way to the top 4 spots. As you can see, Diego Monahan, Michael Kluzinski. Now they have quite a battle going out there for a second. Here comes Alan Coates and Larry Cody. They're side by side. That's the battle now.
far back on the line, was in jeopardy of losing second because Diego Monahan was closing in a hurry to make it a 3-car battle at the front. With 3 laps to go this time, as they cross the start-finish line, it'll be Wayne Coury by a car length to Corey Hutchins, Diego Monahan, Michael Klasinski, and Alan Coates. That's the way they run back to the turn 2.
Single file formation as they make their way down.
Trouble into the corner, and it's Dwayne Knoll.
Wayne Knoll and Mark St. Hilaire. So a tough night for St. Hilaire out there. Jack Aquilino also involved. He's going to be in Green Acres out there. So a tough time for him as well. Jack Aquilino, one of the class acts that you'll find. Event there.
Around 100 laps.
And Corey Hutchings, very good in long distance racing. Of course, very good in these short races too. Let's see what happens now. 3 laps left to go, Kyle. There was the restart. And Corey Hutchings still neck and neck as they make their way down the back straightaway. This is going to be a tremendous finish. Diego Monahan in the 0-3 right up there with a to contend for the checkered flag as well. Gets a little sideways out there.
Wayne Coury got a little out of shape that last time by as well, along with Diego Monahan, and Monahan will give up the 3rd spot to Alan Coates. Lap and a half to go. It'll be the white flag this time off of turn number 4 for the lead duo, Wayne Coury. Corey Hutchings goes to tail the turn 1 for the final time.
This is going to be a heavyweight shootout, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Wayne Coury. Corey Hutchings nose to tail as they make their way through the turns. Alan Coates in the 3rd spot on the speedway. It looks like Wayne Coury Jr. will take that checkered flag.
Big hit in the last corner of the last lap between Michael Klasinski and Larry Goss. Goss had nowhere to go after Klasinski got out of shape, and Jack Aquilino went piling in after the fact.
Tough break for Larry Goss and Michael Klasinski out there.
Both cars trying to pull away, it appears. Good sign from the scene of that incident. Wayne Coury goes to victory lane.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, next week the Budweiser Modified Nationals. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, you might want to stop by the Waterford Speedbowl offices Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. You can purchase your advance tickets there or at the Crystal Mall at the Simon Marketplace. Avoid the lines next weekend. Your tickets are good for both days when you purchase those, Saturday and...
Auto Ball late model feature is getting his photos taken, getting the trophies presented by NEH Trophy, the official awards presenter of the Waterford Speedbowl. And as soon as the photographers finish their work, we will bring Wayne Coury Jr. over, his 2nd career win at the Waterford Speedbowl, getting congratulated by Corey Hutchings. And let's bring him over. Here he is, tonight's winner, Wayne Coury Jr. Well, Wayne, why did you put us with you in the driver's seat? Tell us what was on your mind during those 2 restarts late in the race against one of the best, Corey Hutchings.
Hey, well, I knew Corey was going to come on strong. He always does, and you know, I just kind of had to protect my line, hit the marks, and I knew we had a good car, and I knew it was going to be doable. So we just had to get it in there and not make any mistakes, and that's the key part about it.
And you drove a flawless last 10 laps. You knew early on in warm-ups tonight that you had a pretty good race car.
Yeah, you know, these guys give me an awesome car. I get a lot of help from these guys. Wayne's Auto Body, Pit Stop Cafe, Burns Insurance, Bennett Builders Painting, J&J Custom Builders. They all help out a lot. And I just have an awesome group of guys, and the car is just great. It's like it all day.
Well, it was sure good on the last 3 laps as he held off one of the best. A great win tonight for Corey Hutchings, You can penalize me a laugh for that one. Wayne Coury Jr.